A key theme at the recent I Love Claims Homes conference was the negative effect on renewals of a poor claims experience with too many people visiting and photographing damage. Steve Gelder, MD of the Gelder Group, illustrated an all too common claim scenario in this way.
This kind of process goes on every day of the week in our industry. So I've taken a claim here and we've got a policyholder, in this instance got a broker, and they put a claim and it ends up with the insurer or underwriter. It's an escape of water claim, so the insurer appoints a drying company, very efficient, they're out within 48 hours, a couple of dehumidifiers in the property, and they'll take a photo of the damage when they meet the policyholder for their own files. At the same time as appointing an underwriter, the insurers have appointed a validator. I'd never heard of a validator 3 years ago, but these are popping up all over the place now. So the validator is appointed, and he turns up 2 or 3 days later, and he offers a cash settlement to the policyholder, and he measures everything up. And while he's on site, he also takes a photo of the damage with the policyholder. But on this occasion, the policyholder didn't want a cash settlement. What she wanted was some fulfilment. She wanted the property put back together as it was pre-loss. So the validators send their file and details over to a network, or will then appoint someone like Gelder Group. So the first thing we do is send out a building company surveyor. And the building company surveyor goes out and meets his policyholder. Very nice lady. We look at the claim and measure it all up, and we also take some photos of the damage while we're there. We submit that estimate back to the network, but this causes a problem because our quote is £2,000 and the validator had said it was £1,000. So the network's owned by a loss adjuster, so it's only right that they then send a loss adjuster out to have a look at the job. So a loss adjuster pops out 2 or 3 days later, and the first thing he does, obviously, is he takes some photos of the damage. So we took some photos of damages, and then there'll be a period of negotiation where he'll phone us up, and just say in this instance, we agree at £1,900. So he'll put that back into the network, and the network will finally ring us up and say, hey, we've got this approval, are you good to go? And we'll say, yes, who's doing the asbestos test? Which then follows a bit of a, oh, bugger moment. And, well, not to worry, because we've got a relationship with the National Asbestos Testing Company. It will then pop out a couple of days later, and they'll again meet the policyholder, take some photos of the damage, and get the results through. I could stay here all night, so thank God this came back as negative 4 days later. We found there was no ATMs, so finally we could be appointed. At that point, the network sends us the claim, and we then appoint a building contract manager. So our building contracts manager goes out, meets the policyholder, measures everything up, and just while he's there, the final time, he says, I better just take a few photos from my file. So he again takes some photos. And then a week later, we end up with some building operatives on site, and we finally start work.
Service Certainty Imageproof has the UK's largest nationwide network of over 2,000 trained professional photographers, providing unbiased and independent images for damage assessment and validation. With a fully integrated online platform for instruction, delivery and workflow management, it supports both single suppliers and supply chains. One set of images at the outset ensures everyone is in the picture. Service Certainty Imageproof, putting you in the picture wherever you are. We'd be delighted to send you more information. Please just put your email in the box coming up now.